Brands hover over our daily lives and manage to fester into every corner of the world, desperately competing for the most attention and eyes upon them to promote their product. In the race to capture the public's attention and successfully promote themselves, brands often use different methods of advertisement that often take from popular media to lessen their corporate feel and to get into the hearts and minds of hopeful consumers by means of those mediums. Today, we're talking about music made by brands and the wackiest examples I could find. Obviously, this video is not a promotion of any of these companies, as most of these entries are laughably bad, disingenuous attempts at relatability, or just strange. But with that aside, let's take a bite into some undercooked corporate slop and see if we can stomach the weirdest music made by brands. You're watching Claude. So, for some reason in the mid-90s, a small group of musicians who just so happened to all work at Walmart decided to form, and partly with the company's help, the Walmart Associates Choir. The group debuted at the 1995 Walmart shareholders meeting, performing a song called Walmart Pride, written by the group's de facto leader Burl Mason. Not much is really known, or at least documented, about what happened in between that performance and this album, which was released exclusively to Walmart's in 2013. Eyes of a Child was released as a CD and was a charity record that donated all 100% of its earnings to Children's Miracle Network hospitals, though it's unknown how much money was actually raised for the benefit. The music itself isn't really anything special. I mean, it's not poorly performed at all, but it sounds like the music you would show aliens what like music sounds like, because it's like just normal people making music. The CD quickly faded into obscurity following its release, most certainly due to the public's disinterest in purchasing a CD of something they would probably never listen to. It's also apparently held in really high regard in Walmart culture, so if you work at Walmart, let me know if you've ever heard of this, because we all bump in Eyes of a Child.
What the fuck is this?
So, I'm sure everyone remembers in the late 2010s when the fast food chain Wendy's would gain notoriety on its official Twitter account, as it would start making many sarcastic tweets and playful jabs at other fast food chains, with the latter becoming a huge part of Wendy's social media presence as Wendy's roasts would go viral. This overnight success would spur Wendy's into taking the next step into trying to relate with the youth culture at the time, and the company would release the trap EP We Beefin on March 23rd, 2018. This shit sucks. This shit's so bad. Unsurprisingly, this EP is a worthy contender for probably some of the worst music a brand has ever made. Like, however low your expectations are already, it's lower. Strap yourself in for 10 straight minutes of stock trap beats and really corny bars and disses to other fast food chains. It's the musical embodiment of How Do You Do, Fellow Kids.
That baconator go crazy, that spicy chicken go crazy. You can take a fry, dip it in a sauce, and still be so tasty. Got nothing to hide, we fresh on the side, but hide from fun. That's probably why you gon' paint your face. My meals are great, people lining up like every day. Recognize I give no clucks, so wrap it up. Turn these chickens to rubber ducks. DK, don't think that you got away.
While the EP was universally panned, the roasting continued and remained pretty big until like 2019, with that shit low-key still being milked pretty recently too. Like, what are we doing?
Damn, Daniel!
On the flip side of this, Patty.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'll stop. 2 years prior to Wendy's endeavors into top 40 trap hits, Hamburger Helper, the box food company with its ever iconic oven mitt for a mascot, would release a mixtape onto SoundCloud on April Fool's 2016 called Watch the Stove. And comparing this to We Beefin is like comparing Coughing Baby to Nuclear Bomb. No, not nuclear. Maybe Coughing Baby versus 100 Mortar Firework Box. This mixtape is honestly pretty hard. It's not anywhere close to a masterpiece at all, but it fits really well with the trap scene around 2016, especially the first song, Feed the Streets. Like, this is literally this close to being a C-punk beat.
In the kitchen, whipping, I've been chefing. chefing.
While impossible to take seriously, it's pretty shocking that a brand was actually able to make something somewhat listenable. Some of these fucking bars are so funny. Take a listen to a few of these. I busted out laughing when I heard these.
Any, many, money, mo. Bow. Catch a tiger by the toe. Hamburger on my brain. Trains long like a train. Hey, if I'm old, I use a cane.
How you feel? How you feeling? I'm the hamburglar. I'm a villain. Ice grilling. Already so good, get me crying. Mulberry streets. Remember this before you speak. Cause I'm geek.
You know what, actually, Hamburger Helper, I don't think is like an evil mega corporation. I think they'll get the pass on this one. They cool.
You get nothing!
McDonald's, being the unescapable mega conglomerate they are, have practically dipped their toes into pretty much any form of advertisement that you can think of, from movies, games, books, toys, and obviously music. While a lot of McDonald's extensive musical catalog is pretty uninteresting, there's a handful of releases and promotional stunts they've done in the realm of music that are either really weird or really uncanny. Starting in the early 80s, McDonald's would start putting out children's music, with Ronald McDonald being the main artist. While I couldn't find much on why these were made, it's presumably just to promote the brand to kids. I feel like I'm trying to find some interesting backstory behind a very merry McBirthday from Ronald McDonald, but I don't think I want to do too much of a deep dive into this one. It's really freaking me out. But in 1988, McDonald's would launch a marketing campaign that paralleled the golden ticket in Willy Wonka. So in the 80s, a form of vinyl called flexi discs would explode in popularity, especially in the world of advertisement, as they were basically thin sheets of vinyl paper that would often be found in newspapers and magazines as advertisement for brands, or in the fast food world be toys and kids meals that you could play on a record player and would usually have a song or two related to the restaurant. McDonald's took this concept of advertisement and decided to take it to the very extreme by printing 80 million flexi discs with the menu song on them, which was a song that just went through McDonald's entire menu at the time, with this particular version of the song consisting of a class of students trying their best to complete the entire menu song.
For dessert, hot apple pies and sundaes, 3 varieties of sauce for cold, 3 kinds of shakes and chocolate, eat your cookies and to drink a Coca-Cola, Diet Coke and orange, drink a Sprite and coffee, decaf, 2 low-fat milk, also an orange juice, I love McDonald's.
Oh, we're so sorry. The person listening to this record didn't win the big prize.
The catch was that out of these 80 million flexi discs, one of them had the class successfully completing this song in full, and doing so would render the listener the winner of the McDonald's $1 million song. This campaign actually proved to be a huge success for the brand, with people collecting these flexi discs from wherever they could in hopes of being the lucky winner. Which, for context, the best-selling record of all time, Michael Jackson's Thriller, only sold 66 million copies, so your chances of finding this winning disc were pretty much impossible. The lucky winner of the campaign was 13-year-old Scotty Landreth, a kid from Galax, Virginia, a small town in the Appalachians, who found the record in the newspapers he was about to burn on his house's stove. Since Scotty was a minor, his mother, Charlene Price, would instead be the one to receive the winnings, and with the money she was able to buy the store she was working at, renamed it The Price is Right, and hired many of her family members and used the store to help out locals in need. But things would fall apart, and soon after, Charlene Price would end up passing away without a single penny to her name. You can read deeper into this Vice article about the gritty details, but TLDR, that 1 in 80 million record was just a cheap piece of plastic that sparked hope in a low-income family in rural Virginia, only for it to be burned away through greed and poor budgeting.
Metro Boomin, make it boom.
To wrap up this video, the Hub, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say its real name. I'm not monetized yet, but I will preemptively dodge any future bullets YouTube throws at me because I want money. So in 2014, the Hub would expand their media empire into the music business, launching the Hub Records the same year, with the label being formed to promote a contest the site was doing around the time to find the best Hub themed song. And the winner would receive $5,000 to make a music video, get a placement on the Hub TV, whatever that is, and a guaranteed 500,000 views on the site. The contest saw a slew of entries, but the two winners were Pornhub Anthem by Jordan Royale and You Make Me Feel Like by Mihana Zhang. And these songs are So fucking funny. Especially Pornhub Anthem, dog. Let me give you a taste into the absolute lyrical achievement and artistry present on Pornhub Anthem.
I love watching porn when I have a bad day. It's like jerking off, flushes all the pain away.
After this song contest, Hub Records would remain dormant until 2019 when they would release the Hub Valentine's Day album. It's actually an EP, which was a compilation of everyone's favorite trap artists in 2019. You know, Lil Xan, 6ix9ine, Made in Tokyo, DJ Academics. The greats, you know, and half the songs aren't even about sex. It's just soulless trap songs once again. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing? What's going on? The next year, they would also release the XXXmas compilation album with some notable features by Young Ma and A$AP Ferg. But again, it's also more of the same soulless trap slop with Christmas elements, I guess. I wish I could figure out the reasoning behind these releases, but after they dropped, the internet collectively forgot about them, which is wild because like the concept of this even existing is just really funny to me. I mean, who wants to hear a song with 6ix9ine and DJ Academics? Like, what are we doing? Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is a lot shorter than my last two and a little bit more informal. The past 2 weeks have been really busy for me and I did not have a lot of time to put out a more in-depth video, but next time I will have something very special planned. I also put out a DJ set for my birthday, which was a few weeks ago, so go check that out if you want. And on the topic of self-promo, I have a bunch of beat clips coming out Wednesday, so I think that the day after this video comes out. But other than that, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on notifications. And with that, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay swaggy.